60% of the time, it works every time.
Maggie Said Diaries, 24th of February 26. Got round to cleaning up some parts to put back on the bike. And before I started to do that, I watched a video this morning of some chap who'd made Evaporust from common household stuff. And I thought, that can't be right. So I watched this video who'd cleaned a bike chain that had been on his garage roof for 2 years and came up perfect. And he said this is what Evaporust has been selling for 10 quid a litre for decades. And all it was citric acid, washing soda or sodium carbonate mixed in water, and then add some detergent to it. I thought, I've got to try that. So looked around the house, happened to have some citric acid and washing soda, and I made up a 3 litre batch of this, and I've had this stuff soaking in here for about 8 hours. Rubbed it with a bit of Scotch-Brite, so I'll show you the results. It would have been better if I'd actually recorded before and after, but these fittings here were totally rusty. It's cleaned up the aluminium, so it removes oxides, removes aluminium oxide and rust, which is iron oxide, dissolves the oxide, turns into water, and it's completely safe. So that is brilliant. So what I'm going to do, I've got some other stuff here, and I'll show you like before and after for the next lot. Look at that. I have poured in some degreaser as well with it. Well, I've just done some fast speed of me taking some bits out and giving them a scrape and a bit of a rub. This definitely working well. It works better on the steel. The crusty bits on the aluminium are taking some. It's taken a while to get stuff off, but a bit of Scotch-Brite and a bit of a scrape. I'm probably going to put these back in. It is temperature dependent, so this is room temperature now. So if you had an ultrasonic bath, which I might borrow, and stick some of this in, this is going to be my new go-to for cleaning stuff up. It's absolutely brilliant. And in a minute I'll find some bits that are rusty and I'll do a before and after overnight job. Mega shit out. So here's a bit of steel. This is not before and after, night before. This has been in for about 8 hours. This is all steel, but look, it looks like there's a sort of copper sheen on everything, but you give it a bit of a rub and it takes it back to the steel underneath. I don't know, I think these may be zinc coated, but look at that. So, we'll give that a bit of a rub, it's like good as new. So that's the mounting for the front brake caliper. Right, I found these pieces that I haven't been in. Yeah, a couple of brake pads with rust on them, and one of the bar ends. So that's steel plated, and that's fairly thick rust. I do think that it eats a bit of rust away, and then you need to give it a bit of a scrub and then put it back in. So here's a couple of sprocket retainers that have been in for 8 hours, and I've loosened the worst of it. I'm going to put those back in for overnight. So what is it? 9:30 now. We'll check again tomorrow. I'll see how many hours they've been in. So I'll lob those in. The other good thing about this is if you mix it in the quantities that it's suggested, you get a sodium citrate solution which will only act on the oxides, i.e. the rust or the aluminium oxide, and not dissolve the base metal like an acid would. So there'll be a little bit of citric acid around, very mild acid, so you shouldn't be dissolving your base metal. Now let's lob them in, see how it goes. Mega Shed out. So 11 hours later in this solution, let's see what it looks like. Right, this is just, if I can get it out. I just put this in as it was, didn't degrease or anything. Didn't show the before or after. That's still seized. Right, the things that I showed you. That's it. Yeah, that bit was really rusty. Rust gone. These. Yeah, they've still got surface rust on.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Mega Shed Diary, 26th of February 26. I think it's a couple of days since I've done an update. I've spent the last couple of days cleaning parts, painting parts, putting some 2K lacquer on some of them. Can't tell you how impressed I am with this cheap rust remover solution. Like, this is one of the foot pegs. It's been in and out of the solution a few times. The more stubborn corrosion, you do need to give it a rub with a wire brush or a bit of Scotch-Brite here and chuck it back in. So this has got nearly every little bit of corrosion off it. Looks like brand new. So that's the aluminium piece. And this has just come out after a couple of baths. Still a few little marks of corrosion on. You see it looks a bit grey. If I just rub it with a Scotch-Brite, it's coming up much more bright, because that just rubs off your fingers. So I am concerned that once you remove the rust, you've got bare metal, this will re-rust again quite quickly. So everything that's aluminium I'm just rinsing off, and everything that is steel I'm giving it a coating with ACF 50. This stuff I've had on the garage shelf in the garage for probably 10 years. So I'm going to give it all a coat with that to try and prevent them from rusting again. And I'll just show you what I've been painting. So I cleaned up the calipers and basically anything else that was in the box to be redone, and I've given them a couple of coats of gloss black rattle can, and then last night I set up and I put some 2K lacquer on them as well. So I'm going to start putting everything back together and get them back on the bike. One thing I was going to say is that I was going to borrow my friend's sonic cleaner tank. I haven't got one myself, but this stuff would work even better or even quicker. From watching videos, it'll work quicker if you put it in an ultrasonic cleaner. But to be honest, I'm getting such good results with doing what I'm doing, I'm probably not going to bother. Next thing is I've got, this is the throttle body. I've removed the electronic parts from it. I didn't really want to soak them in it, but I'm just dunking this in, giving it a rub with a wire brush, and I thought I might as well clean everything while I'm on at it. And I think I showed you yesterday or day before that I've just filled this tub. I've got about 4 litres of stuff in here. Apparently it'll last quite a while, so I can just put this lid on and keep using it until it stops working.